Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, are you up? Cause I'm down, down, down. Money trees out the ground. Smoke on surround sound. Don't wait for me now.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna start and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the drinks, they refresh me. Just said be Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty-o. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty-o. I'ma let that bitch know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, she gon' eat it, go ahead and chow down. Money pool, we can drown, drown, drown. Ass jumping like a bounce, bounce house. Couple M's and I'm around.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna start and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the drinks, they refresh me. Just said be Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty-o. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty-o. I'ma let that bitch know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside. Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, are you up? Cause I'm down, down, down. Money trees out the ground. Smoke on surround sound. Don't wait for me now.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna start and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the drinks, they refresh me. Just said be Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty-o. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty-o. I'ma let that bitch know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, she gon' eat it, go ahead and chow down. Money pool, we can drown, drown, drown. Ass jumping like a bounce, bounce house. Couple M's and I'm around.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna start and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the drinks, they refresh me. Just said be Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty-o. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty-o. I'ma let that bitch know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside. just anybody. All jokes aside, are you up? Cause I'm down, down, down. Money trees out the ground, smoke on surround sound. Don't wait for me now.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna spot and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the trains, they refresh me. Giuseppe Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty, yo. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty, yo. I'm on it, that bitch, you know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, she gon' eat it, go ahead and chow down. Money pool, we can drown, drown, drown. Ass jumping like a bounce, bounce house. Couple M's and I'm around.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna spot and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the trains, they refresh me. Giuseppe Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty, yo. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty, yo. I'm on it, that bitch, you know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside. Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, are you up? Cause I'm down, down, down. Money trees out the ground, smoke on surround sound. Don't wait for me now.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna spot and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the trains, they refresh me. Giuseppe Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty, yo. I'ma get my bitch up in that booty, yo. I'm on it, that bitch, you know.
Bitch, I'm no socialite, but I have a social life. I'm not just anybody. All jokes aside, she gon' eat it, go ahead and chow down. Money pool, we can drown, drown, drown. Ass jumping like a bounce, bounce house. Couple M's and I'm around.
Double cash, make it go downtown. Wanna spot and make it go downtown. Whipping 40, let me know right now. If you with it, let me know right now.
She left me and I know it's on a heavy. 750 more horses than a stampede. Yes, please, on the trains, they refresh me. Giuseppe Gretzky, I own a jet ski.
Yeah, we have a fashion show inside the studio. We with a motherfucking at the booty, yo.
Oh,
Are we live?
I mean, we've been live, but now we're present.
Are we
We're
streaming
present.
to the people?
Yeah, we are here. Oh wait, actually,
What?
wait.
Temporarily, some of
Am
us are
I
here.
am I normally at the bottom? Right? I'm normally at the bottom.
Yes.
Oh
Switch
shit!
that. There we go. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Now
That
we are
too.
officially here. Well, I wanted to wait until we were live. We had some issues that we had to get said aloud. I didn't want them to be recorded. Maybe I should have recorded them, because then DJ could have heard. Doesn't matter. We are live. Welcome, everybody that's in the chat. Thanks for
My signature is really good.
pulling up, like your,
Yep.
handwritten signature,
Yep.
like your John Hancock, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
What brought that about, Marcus? Are you just
I just signed my name and I was like, wow, that was really good.
signed it for fun, or do you have
Signed it
a
for fun.
check you're signing off
Signed it
on
for
right
fun.
now? DJ is here in the call. He is sorting some things out. Technologically. Oh, he's
goodness.
gone completely. Now,
Definitely fucked up our stream, right?
yep, it definitely fucked up our stream. Going back to starting soon.
It's fine.
And we're back.
Tim, let's just entertain people with whatever box situation.
I
you
mean,
want,
I'm fine.
you know?
I'm fine. It's actually just you. You're
Okay, well,
you're
there's two
half
of
in
me,
one
that's
box,
fine.
half in another
It's
box.
fun. Hi, everyone.
Just lean a little to the right or a little to the left. Pick one. Okay. Okay. No, you pick one. Marcus,
okay,
you pick one.
I don't know. What's going on? Hi. Ooh,
What's
shit.
going on with me? I'm hanging. I'm chilling.
This light is
I've been
just-
streaming a lot this weekend. I feel like we've been streaming a lot. Oh shit, DJ's back.
What's that been like?
It's been fun. Okay, DJ is here.
Hey.
We are back to
I'm
normal.
back.
Yes.
We missed you.
All right, let's get. Come on, with the energy. Come on. Let's go.
I'm here.
Energy is
I'm
always
present.
here. What are you talking about, Marcus?
I said I've been
literally
streaming
full
more, and it's
forward.
been fun. I just wish more people watched. That's how I feel about this, but you know how it is.
Yo, I'm trying to tune in as many times as possible, Tim. I got you from
Dude,
that one.
yeah, we gotta play some games too.
Yes. Whatever you got. Let's play
What
some
kind of
Fortnite
games are you playing,
today.
Tim?
Well,
Yeah, tell me the games you want me to buy. Oh, but I play PS4. Do you have PS4?
we could. Well, I've streamed some Fortnite before.
Okay.
Last week I streamed some Fortnite. I did a late night. It might have been after the show, like maybe. I was like already pretty lit, so I made the stream name Drunk Night with the big dogs.
You should have invited the squad. It's like I need to re-download Fortnite.
Play. Yeah, speaking of,
I re-downloaded Fortnite. Actually, I had to have it going overnight in preparation for what we did today.
No way.
Yeah, because it was completely deleted off my
That's
PS4, so I had
big.
to like re-download it.
I feel like I used to play it so much, but then I got so mad when the skill gap got
I'm like
different.
so off of this.
Yeah, it definitely did. Like, now there are people that can just like build an entire tower in the span of like
That's
2
the
seconds.
thing about
you
Yeah.
pull up,
Fortnite. I
you
don't
pull
like,
up on
like,
somebody and they just like, and then they have like a
what
full
was the
tower.
point?
Like I
what's the
can't.
point?
They're
They're
going
going,
that's how
like-
I feel too. It's like I always know I'm not gonna be number one now. Like I'm not even gonna be top 20 at
Yeah.
this point. Like
They
I gotta
just,
get
like-
lucky.
They're just like, and
I'm
and I
just
mean,
like,
oh
bruh.
shit, what did I just?
You know how I am because I don't like lab battle royales. So but I play them like honestly what I do with battle royales, like what I did with Warzone, what I did with Fortnite, I would just like play the game, mute the game, and just kind of like be in the world and just like have headphones in and like listen to a podcast, listen to music or something,
Mhm.
and just be in my
So you
own
be
world.
vibing.
Yeah, I would just vibe and, like I would hop in a car if they had them. Like I would hop in a
Yeah.
car and just like drive, especially Warzone. I loved that, and then I did that all the way to a number one in Warzone, and I was like, I'm
That's
great.
how you
Like,
play the game.
literally all the way to the end. All I had to do was just like wait till the circle got dumb small, and I was in the right place. One.
No, the era of Fortnite where you could build up at the very beginning
Yeah.
and then just create a giant bridge to the center was like an era. That was an era
Yeah.
of Fortnite that will never.
And then it was so big by the time like somebody actually peeped and like wanted to shoot it down and shoot the base. Like it would just be like falling and stuff, but like you could still run and like make your own thing because there was
Yeah.
enough trail. Oh, that was awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like right at the very end, the circle's like so small, and they see it and they shoot it down, but like you like throw a grenade and it blows them up before you hit the ground or something ridiculous like that.
So,
Like-
yeah, that was classic Fortnite. That's
What
the
a
shit
time.
that I used to enjoy. That's when I used to enjoy it. That's like season 1, season 2 days.
But now that now there are UFOs And
What?
so you cannot build a giant bridge in the sky because someone will see it in a UFO.
They have air vehicles in this game now.
They've
Oh,
been
yeah,
having
they've
air.
been
They
having that.
first they had
What?
first they put in cars. Then they put in
I know it was
helicopters.
like the shopping carts. I think it was in the shopping cart era. I think that was the furthest.
Oh,
thing
yeah, they did
yes, the
shopping carts?
cart.
And then
Yeah.
golf carts.
That was era.
And then
after
cars.
that.
And then I think helicopters. And they put in like boats because there was a season that was like water was everywhere, and that season sucked
Sucked, yeah.
because there was water everywhere. I was like,
Yeah.
What was the season with? Oh, an aquatic season? Why did they think that was a good idea?
because
Anyway?
Aquaman was like they had like a
Oh my god.
Aquaman was the skin. Yeah.
And could he swim? Is that was his thing?
I mean,
You like
no.
like swim like is there?
I mean,
they
you
have
can
power-ups?
swim now. You can swim in Fortnite. Or normally you just used to like run through the water, you know, like you would
Yeah.
just sink to the bottom and run through or whatever. Now there's like a swimming animation.
Oh, maybe I can get back into it then, because it'll be like a whole new game again. But there's still a skill gap with trying to get first place. Maybe I'll have to play
In
like,
squads,
how
it's
much
not
it
as
does
much.
in
You could
5.
just sometimes you could just bullshit your way to like top 10, which is wild.
Oh, if you guys can hear that, that's on DJ's friend.
We
Oh,
don't
is
know
that
who
happening
he
again?
is.
He's a fully prominent member of our.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
right
he's
now.
so loud now
He's
too.
even
Okay.
louder than normal. Maybe you should just mute yourself when you want to talk. How about that?
That's so
That's a good
much
idea.
though. You think so?
I think it's a good idea.
I guess that'll confirm whether it's him or not too. If
It's 1,000% him. What are you talking about?
I guess yeah, it wasn't when he left the call. It was not there. So I guess you're right. I guess
It was
you're right.
always him. We already figured this out the first time.
It sounds like he's saying the same thing though. It sounds like a pre-recorded. Like it's not just some guy. Like it sounds like a pre-recorded thing that's just.
I think
playing.
that DJ should just like mute and unmute when he wants to talk. That's all. All right. So,
We
what,
love you,
what are we
DJ.
drinking tonight? What are we drinking tonight? I got my favorite. Spiked Arnold Palmer. He's drinking some boo boo juice.
I got a claw.
DJ, and he has a
We're
claw.
breaking the laws. No laws when you're drinking claws, as they
Okay.
say.
That's good. Okay, so
Cracking open a new one.
does anybody want to like talk about what else has been going on before we get started?
No, I've honestly had a pretty uneventful week.
Okay.
Other than just like applying to jobs, which is not something to talk like. That's
Look.
not interesting to talk about.
Yeah. Good luck to both of you.
Tim, I think it is interesting to talk about because it's something that I'm also going through with you. It's like
Sure.
a
Just
Okay.
trying to be
It's fun.
productive. You know how it is. My birthday's coming up. I guess that's fun. That's something
Of
else.
course,
I
that's
very
fine. What are you
fun.
talking about?
that's
Yes.
really awesome. Explain to everybody why you're so scared about you.
I don't like getting
24/7.
old. I don't know. I mean, I'm not scared. I guess I'm not scared. It's just
24,
weird
sorry.
to think about.
It's 24.
Because I have
like,
I have friends that are older than me, so I guess it's not that weird. I'm still in my early to mid 20s, right? That's so young, you know.
he
Marcus
doesn't even
will
believe
say
it.
it's
Come
early.
on.
No,
Like,
I
it's
definitely
so
had like a
forward.
realization like maybe a year ago. I kept saying to myself like, "Oh, I'm so old now," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like I was like, "Shut up!" Like you're not.
It truly is like a mindset.
Yeah, you're only as
It's
young as you
complete-
feel, definitely.
Exactly. You're only as young as you feel. It's completely
And
a
you're-
mindset.
listen,
and
and
you're
what's-
literally you're so young that it's almost astonishing that you're feeling old in any way because you have so
Sure.
much
You're-
life to live, God willing.
It's more about what you're projecting too. So the fact that you're coming in with being like, oh, like I feel so old. Like, yeah, you look old because you act that way. Like, what is wrong with you?
If you feel young, you look young. You know.
I feel pretty young.
I don't know if you even believe that, but okay.
What?
I don't know.
No, sometimes I feel like you know, like young people feel invincible. Sometimes I feel like that.
Well, guys, he didn't have controller in one dance at his high school, senior year. So maybe he is.
Oh my God,
elderly.
Marcus! Do
maybe
not
he
bring
is
this
a
back
little-
up.
Now that I remember, maybe he is a little.
Do
elderly.
not bring this back
Wow.
up. Yes,
Maybe
my
the
freshman
old
year of
man
college
time
was
is
more
ticking.
lit because all the parties were playing that.
Yikes.
Yeah. People were like, it's funny because I feel like that was such a transition year, like 2015 to 2016. Out of like the
college- or
EDM,
out of
no,
high
out of
school
like the
and into-
EDM like music, like remember like Zed was like everybody was talking about Zed, and that was like all you ever heard. I feel like that was like phased out right around that time.
I agree. Now, like heavy trap came after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we owe it all to Fetty Wap.
I like that DJ thinks that he's talking.
think that was the point, maybe.
I gave such a good plug to the Artist Anonymous video on YouTube too. That was that was so disappointing. I'm just so used to having my mic unmuted.
Well, okay, so and my week has been pretty, same. I feel nothing to
report.
Yeah, nothing to report. They get on my nerves at work, though. Let's let that
talk about it. Talk about it. What's going on?
Shout out all your people that you work with watching.
Hell no.
All 0 of them.
All 0.
Yeah.
Marcus hasn't plugged it yet.
Won't be.
He said, they fired me if they saw this.
Even the one person I get along with, I'm like, nah, chill out.
Not yet.
Nah, chill out.
Once we hit Facebook, maybe.
Nah.
Right now?
Chill out. No, but I don't know. Work's like just we're just here. We're just vibing. I'm gonna be taking off mad days in September. I already know it. Like September is gonna be like the month. September and October are gonna be the months where because I only took off one day this whole year. Cause like I'm working from home. You know what I mean? Like what am I doing? So I'm gonna be like taking like off like 5, 4 days at a time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
yeah. And they don't care if you do that kind of stuff. It's your time.
Exactly. So.
No, because like just coming from like being a teacher, they were like, you take off when we say it's okay. So that sounds great. I can't wait to enter the real workforce.
Well, no, teachers stop.
Well,
I can't wait to enter a sane workforce.
No, because this is insane. Because these people.
Let me enter a workforce that lets you take the days off.
Work is work.
I mean, work is work.
That's true. I got a whole summer, so like I'm not like complaining, but at the same time, it was kind of weird. Unlike traditional work, even traditional schools, I would say.
Yeah,
it was just.
I think the education field definitely is a very unique,
It's its own little world.
Yeah, its own little world when it comes to
fight and clawed my way out of.
Excuse me.
So you guys want to get the show rocking?
Please, yes.
Sure. Yeah. Who were we waiting on again? To say their name?
Marcus. Don't Tim be trying to play me. Like, can we get a compilation of the times Tim be trying to play me?
It'd be a short video. I think it would be just this clip right now.
No,
that would be it.
like,
There's
Tim
no
tried
other
to play me,
times.
Often.
There's no other times.
Often.
Name 2, not including right now.
Tim, multiple times.
All right, hit the logs. Go back. Check it out.
I will.
Pull up the receipt.
Show me the Carfax.
I will.
And you'll probably find at least 3 in the Ariana Grande streams, bro.
Exactly. Alone.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Names don't have them tonight.
Okay. Hi, Marcus.
Hi, I'm DJ.
And I'm Tim.
Gotta read this. You're watching No Unavailable. You're watching No Unavailable, your #1 music, entertainment, and culture connoisseurs, coming to you live for another fine Saturday night.
We hope. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Another great night here on Saturday, and I'm gonna pass it on.
Did you hear the guy this time? Let's get into it with some new music. Marcus, what have you heard this week?
Oh my God! You go put the spotlight on
fixing
himself.
Your light? Yeah. Are you
lighting switch?
Low key a light.
Putting you on the spotlight.
I'm low key a light tech on the side.
Okay.
If you didn't know.
I'll remember that.
Honestly, I don't even freaking know what I listen to. What's new? Tinashe just dropped. That's always fun. Didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, but we'll be checking it out this week and giving her much due streams. Tinashe dropped. What else is there to talk about? Honestly, I feel like it's light. Is it not light? I feel like it's light.
It was a little light. I would agree.
I've been paying attention to, the podcasts and the YouTubes. That's what I've been paying attention to.
I'm here for that. The YouTubes, the Twitches.
Yeah. Drake. This is an older song. I heard it on the radio. I feel like it's like 20.
Just been vibing with it?
Yeah, because it came out. It was like, I listened on the radio. I'm like, yo, like sometimes Drake features literally just be like escaping me. Like I don't keep.
Mhm.
Like the ones that I don't like, that don't stick with me, are the ones I hear about, and the ones that
Interesting.
like that
Like
last,
features, you mean, or
features. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's featured on something.
Yeah. What song was it?
Your Mind Still. That shit is
Oh.
fire, and like, and I knew, and that's the thing. I knew it was old when I listened to it. I was like, "Yo, where the fuck was I?" Like,
Yeah, no, that was a vibe when that came out. I did like
that
that.
shit was dumb. So there's that, and then Over the Top with Smiley, I guess. People were talking about how like, why the fuck is this guy on this song, even though it's Smiley's
Didn't we
song.
just talk about that?
We did. But I'm just
How
talking about
he
Drake
was
features
waiting
in the fact-
outside Drake's window for him to throw away a track, and he could
picked up from the
catch that.
garbage. Mm-hmm.
He pulled that out of Drake's dumpster for sure, bro.
I saw this funny TikTok that said people going to a WizKid concert and only there for like Essence, and then like sitting through all of the other songs, they're just like, Essence comes on and they're like, I love this song so much, and then the next
I
song
live
comes
for
on, they're like,
this.
so that was funny. And yeah, I think we're gonna have good conversation because a lot of talk we're gonna have came from the Twitter zeitgeist. I don't fucking know. That's all.
All right.
Nothing special this week, I feel.
Let's see. For me, what I heard.
Am I already finished? Whoa.
Another one down.
Crack another. What I heard, new Jack Harlow came out a few days ago with
Oh,
Pooh
yes!
Shiesty, with Pooh Shiesty, Black on Black, or SUV.
I knew that. I listened to that.
Tasty. It was a good song.
That was
Sorry
good.
to
That's
tell
fun. Like that's definitely gonna be like.
In rotation.
Yeah, for sure. A new Bruno Mars, and the skate song or whatever off this album that's probably never coming out. That they keep after Leave the Door Open, and then this song.
May I?
Say something.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
saying it's
Take it
new.
away,
I'm not.
Marcus.
No, listen, just listen.
What?
They got too much recognition during award show season for one song.
Yes.
Like look, BET is not the pinnacle of awards, okay?
Okay.
They're not the pinnacle of like, of prestige in the music entertainment business, but they got best group in the year 2021.
They did?
After one song.
They did?
Yeah. When you have literally Chloe and Halle in the same oh my god.
No, I could see that doesn't sit too well with me, honestly.
There definitely are more talented groups that were probably on that nominee list.
And I'm not saying that they're not talented, but like, how can you say that they are the best when that's all you've seen from them? You know what I mean? They shouldn't. There should be a limit or like something.
Yeah, there should be criteria.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the word. Like it should be like, you need at least an album or at least 4 songs. What a crack there.
That was a crack. Way to use the ASMR there. Beautiful.
And then I heard like a Lil Tecca song that I thought was kind of good. He like dropped a song with Gunna, but the thing with him is like if it's not like a banger, I feel like it's just one of those songs that like the DJ will put in a rotation to just like fill time. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
We don't like those DJs.
Yeah, we don't like DJs that fill time. We like DJs that are hit after hit.
I compliment DJs when they have a good set.
I agree.
Okay.
It's happened. I've done it when we were down in Maryland. I've done it in New York City. I've done it. I don't really go to places down here because I don't want to see classmates.
True.
But I compliment good DJs, and if you're not a good DJ, then I'm complaining about you the whole night. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. So I don't like filler DJs. I like DJs that know the moment and just give me what I need.
Like I want from 10 to 12 just your best. I want your best, like I don't know, like
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good song, but I don't think it would be one that would like have the club up. I feel like he doesn't always have songs like that.
I listened to it. Did you think I listened to it?
I didn't, because I thought you said you're not with the Lils and the Youngs and the.
Correct.
But you did say, so I'll give you this, that you said that you want to try and put your ear to the streets for them.
Oh, okay.
Recently.
I'm not sure about the tagging again.
No. I'm saying that while I didn't expect you to listen to it now, I knew at some point you were going to start putting your ear to the streets for them. So
what I said, I'm a man.
And that time is now. That time is now. What'd you think of the song? What'd you think of it?
Let me tell you. I listened to it by mistake.
By mistake.
By mistake. So I had New Music Friday.
So that's
which
funny.
is the playlist.
Okay.
which is the playlist by Spotify.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing that, and I'm trying to find a new song. See, I try to prepare for the show. Like, I try to find material.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm playing the music, and I'm like, I don't like anything that's coming out right now. Like, I literally didn't like anything. And then that comes on my mistake. And, like, you know, I also told you, I listen to music when I'm going to sleep. Like, as I'm going to sleep. Or at least as I'm, like, laying down for the night. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
And I feel like if it resonates with me while I'm, like, kind of in that state, then I'll, like, revisit it. If it doesn't, if it makes me literally want to wake out of my sleep to turn it, then there's a problem here. You know what I'm saying? Then I know my reaction. That's what I do with that song.
Yeah, I mean, it was a song.
I turned.
I feel like he's got some good beats and stuff, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like nothing from him has hit like Ransom did when I first heard that.
You're completely right.
I also listened to that on the radio the other day. And
really? They're still playing that?
Yes, they are. It's like on one of those like special sets with the DJ, like, you know, has their like weekend set type shit. So I listened to that, like, maybe it wasn't the weekend, maybe it was like sometime, maybe it was like last Sunday or something. I feel like I listened to this, and the song isn't like, I forgot what the song sounded like, and then I listened to it again, and I was like, oh yeah, like, okay, like, I see why people went up for it, but, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going back to listen to it.
Right, it's not lasting that long.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what stays on the radio, what I listen to today.
What stays on the radio?
What?
Say what you want, and, like, I've said a lot. Best believe I've said a lot, and I would agree with you if you said more. Chris Brown stays on urban radio.
He does.
He is the king of urban radio.
Multiple
songs.
Like,
what's on now? What's on now, right?
The same staples. No guidance.
Go crazy.
No, go crazy and no guidance. Like, stay on radio so
often. Yeah.
But, like,
for
no
so
guidance
has been on. That came out like 2 years ago, right?
No guidance is a staple. No guidance is like
that's like a pre-pandemic song, right?
No, yes, it is. No guidance is what is like a like lasting song on radio that, you know, like, it's been out for years and they're still gonna play it, because that's what no guidance is.
Like most,
like, they will play this 5 years from now, dead ass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No guidance is that good. Like, you're nobody's hearing you, DJ.
If I listened to the radio recently, I probably would have some answers for you.
Okay, well, I
feel like there's a lot of Ariana that stays on the radio.
Funny enough, not as much as you would think.
Really?
Yeah, because Rihanna's a streaming girl. Like, Rihanna, like, people go out of their way to listen to Rihanna, and she still does numbers. Where, like, she doesn't even need assists from radio, because I feel like Chris Brown, like, only hangs on from radio.
Yeah, I feel like
radio carries his career, and radio carries Billboard. Like, if you guys like delved into like the measurements of Billboard and like what charts, like, radio is heavy. Like, you know, the songs that will last like weeks and weeks and weeks. Sometimes you look at the chart like randomly. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, like, just like on a whim. Like, I see it often, but sometimes songs that came out like months and months ago are on like number 78. You're like, this shit's still on there? Yeah, because radio's carrying that shit.
Because they love it.
Radio is carrying.
No guidance, go crazy. I just heard a Chris Brown song on the radio today that I had never heard before. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. So
the man really does.
That's impossible.
But this is the thing. Here's the thing. No Guidance is very much a Drake song. So, like, we're not gonna do all that. But, like, we talked about it. It's Lucy. But, like,
well, Drake is one of those artists that usually does stay on the radio as well.
Yes, but, like, Chris Brown is weird because it's almost like he lives on radio. Like,
well, because I feel like his marketing, I feel like you said earlier, because he doesn't get the streams, like, he'll drop these 20-song albums and no one will listen to them. So obviously he needs to get the listens somewhere else. Well, I feel like he definitely needs the streaming views, where someone like you said, Rihanna, or like someone like Lil Nas, Old Time Road ain't playing on the radio. But I don't know, Panini be playing.
You know what's staying on the radio right now though?
What?
In urban radio?
What?
Montero
does stay on the radio. You're right.
Radio.
Montero does stay on the radio. I was surprised about that. Like, Montero is when I do listen to radio.
When you hear that little intro, you're like,
it deadass is that.
But Montero is a very like catchy radio song though. You know, like Montero's still Montero's one of my favorite song of his so far. So
yeah.
I just found the song. It's oddly enough, because you were just talking about that song.
It's her.
What?
It's the her song, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
This song, like, it must have been one of those things where it's like, coming to you for the first time, because it came out like, I mean, it came out in June, but you know how the radio is. They're like,
Yeah,
they need
June
a
is
little
like
bit
They
to
love
get
to act like
there.
they still.
It's
They love
3
to
months.
act like they still get exclusives. Y'all don't get exclusives no more.
Yeah,
It's not
or they
2004, y'all don't
act
get
like it
exclusives.
just came out. They're like, this
Right.
shit just dropped, and it's like it's been 2 months, but like, yeah. It was a song with 2 Chainz, and then the guy on Your Mind Still, Young Blue, or however you say his name.
Yeah, I don't know that.
No, I heard it for the first time today, but I just remembered that I heard it, and I wanted to bring it up because this man's probably now got like 3 or 4 songs in the radio rotation, which is wild.
I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. All right. What else can we
DJ, do you have any other new music?
break down here?
I don't. You guys covered all mine.
Oh no, we didn't.
You guys covered
No,
all
we
mine.
didn't. No, we fucking didn't.
He was probably sitting on
guys covered
SUVs,
all
and I'm
mine.
sorry if I took that one from you.
You sitting on what?
SUVs, the Jack Harlow song.
Oh, that shit was I listened to that
Mhm.
one, and I was anticipating that one because there's something about Jack. Him and these like, I don't think he's done too many of them, but like him in previews, like they're a good look, you know.
Yeah,
Like he did the one in the studio with him and what's his face? That's on the song that we're talking about.
Pooh
Pooh
Shiesty.
Shiesty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those do numbers for him. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, it made me stream.
And he's not like Lil Nas where he does it like 9 months in advance.
Right,
Like,
right.
He
It's
does it like right
next week.
before.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, he does it.
Um,
He does it, and he's with the rapper, so people are like, "Oh shit!" And then
But the thing about the snippets are not for everybody, because sometimes snippets will make me determine whether or not like snippets will help me determine whether or not I'm even gonna play the song or I'm gonna stream it. And sometimes if I get enough and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that.
so like
then I
who's
won't.
not dropping snippets?
Well, no, who shouldn't be? Is
Yeah,
the question.
that's what I mean. Like who
Yeah,
should
yeah.
not be dropping snippets?
Nobody off the top of my head.
I think people should drop snippets when they're doing collabs. I think that's a big
That's a good point.
because they want
That's
to
a good
show
point.
off that they have another guy on the song.
Especially if like you have like a fun flow change, like
That's
what
true
like
because
that's
you have
what
another person to interact
Jack
with.
had. Like it was the way he came in was like I was
Mm-hmm.
all right. That's what. That
But
was
then
good, you know?
also, if you don't do that, the surprise of the feature is big. Because, like, same person, but his
Oh.
feature, when I watched the Industry Baby Prelude and then it said featuring Jack Harlow, I was like, no
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've had this song in my head
true,
as a
that's true.
strictly Lil Nas song
Yeah, that's
for
true.
9 months. And
I
so, like,
swore-
it all
I didn't
depends on
think
the rollout and, like, your mindset of how you want
I
to
did
hype the
not
people up.
think that Lil Nas was gonna have like a collaborator for a while. Like I didn't think that he was gonna have.
Yeah.
any kind
I
of-
mean, like,
yeah.
he had a couple already. Like, he
I
had...
didn't
Yeah,
think-
yeah, we know with 7 blah blah blah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think in like his album rollout he would have a collaboration with his singles that he was putting out. But
But that
honestly,
was
it's
great.
genius because I feel like he has to have a few on his album, you know. So it was like for him to use one as a single, it makes sense, and it was one that everybody wanted. So match made in heaven.
What did I want to say about? We were talking about snippets. We were talking about Lil Nas, but like, there was a point here that I wanted to make before we moved on. Can you kind of remind me what we were talking about? We were talking about snippets.
Talking about snippets and like almost the whether or not like do you like who shouldn't be dropping snippets. That's what it was. You were gonna say who you think shouldn't be dropping snippets.
We were talking about flow changes.
Yeah, and whether or not
Messy-
like revealing
releasing-
who's on the
revealing,
track with
yes,
the
thank you,
snippet.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll.
Something underrated that none of my faves have done yet, but when I see it, I'm kind of like, oh, that's interesting. Not crediting, maybe this is a problem actually, not crediting someone on a song.
So like when you see those like
Like
those
Sicko Mode, for example.
Yeah. Like
Like,
Sicko Mode. Or,
I knew Drake was on it because I heard about
Like
it
the
after it
snippets.
happened. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I was like, I wasn't checking for Travis, so like, I was told after. I was like, okay.
And like, have you seen the like the reaction videos of people like when they're
Yeah, I
watching
have.
it and it's like when they hear Drake right at the beginning like
Yeah.
and then they hear the beat change and they're like
Like if I was an artist, like I would pull like it would like I would be like Frank or some shit. Like I'm not. You're here for me. Like this is the album that I
or like
have.
the most recent J. Cole album.
Yeah.
Like how
exactly.
everybody lost their mind when when I almost said the wrong baby when Lil Baby came. We don't talk about that one. He's staying in the playpen. When Lil Baby came in and like picked up that flow.
Right.
I've seen so many like on Twitter and stuff like compilations of reactors reacting to it. They like think that the world ended and was reborn at
Doing
this.
too much.
Yeah, it is a little too much. But if we ever get on a reacting game, we're gonna have to match that height. Marcus? When they deserve it, we gotta get on that level.
Marcus.
When they deserve it. When they deserve it, Marcus.
All right.
Deserve
All our thoughts out on that, so we can move in.
Sure.
Sounds
Let's jump right in.
Are we shooting the clock now?
Let's shoot the clock. Let's get
This
that going.
time.
Especially since I have this one drink and I'll have to go all the way downstairs if I end up drinking all.
Marcus,
So let's get some shot
you're
clocks.
gonna have to.
Yes,
You're gonna
sir.
have to go down and get another one.
All right, let's get some shot clocks.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start it off since you guys actually have. I'll just pass this one to you guys. But over the weekend, actually, like a couple days ago, there was a Ariana Grande Rift tour on Fortnite.
Not a couple days. Today and
actually,
yesterday.
I think it's still going actually.
Today,
yesterday, and tomorrow.
And tomorrow.
Today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And we all decided to hop on a stream and stream it for you guys. And Marcus and Tim were the ones that, were actually in the stream, so I'm gonna pass it away to them.
Does that mean you're doing 2 shots, or?
Ooh,
that is not fair.
I mean, I'm a stickler for the rules, my friend.
For the rules. No, I'm gonna still talk about it. I'll still talk about it. I guess you're right.
I mean, you watched it. You watched it when we did it. I guess, but
I
like,
watched pieces of it.
I don't know.
I can do
Marcus,
it. Marcus,
I'll leave it up to you. If you think this man needs to take 2 shots, I'm.
But I was gonna pass to you guys to explain to them kind of how it was though first before we kind of jump right into it. But I guess I guess that's what minutes for.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean, it was on I'll give the quick overview. Like, it was on Fortnite. They've already done this with Travis Scott, and it was in an experience. They turned off all the other game modes. So if you were playing right at 6 o'clock last night or 2 o'clock today, you had to do this, and it was like an experience for players to do during the game. That's all I'm gonna say to preface it. Marcus, would you like to go first?
Why don't you go first, Tim Tam? You're the one that streamed it.
Sure.
You go
pull
first.
up the timer.
All
I
right.
can tell them all about my high score in our first game.
About to flex on them. About to flex on them.
All right, ready?
Yes. So, do you want me to review the experience or talk about what I think of the whole thing in general? Like, where are we at? Like, I guess review the experience, right?
You're the experience.
Okay, great.
What did you say, DJ?
I said face number 1. That's how you make that.
Yeah, I saw it too. We'll get a counter going. There's gonna be a video compilation of every time Marcus makes that one face.
Anyway.
And I'm going to do the counter too.
Oh, okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so I had a lot of fun. Honestly, more fun than I expected. So I genuinely thought it was just going to be like you would flash between a couple like different scenarios and you could kind of run in a circle around her, like almost like a stage was in the middle, or maybe you would run along a path or something. But no, we got a lot more than that. Like in the beginning, you were like sliding on this like wave of paint, and you were getting speed ups and getting like skins and stuff. And then holy shit, this is a quick minute. And then there was another mini game that I clapped Marcus at, but then after that was like when she was doing songs and stuff, and the music was great, the visuals were so cool, you were like flying around, running around, bouncing around. I honestly had a great time, a lot more fun than I expected. 10 out of 10. I hope Fortnite does more of these because I will be a part of it.
Hell yeah.
Gets a drink in, Playboy.
How much?
That was a great plug, though.
53.
7 seconds.
Bro. You had 7 seconds.
I
talking.
because I did the first 30. The first 30 was like so fast. I tried to, get through the rest.
And you got through the rest. You got through the rest promptly. But
okay, is someone gonna count it off? Is someone gonna count it off?
Sure.
Should I count
All
it
right,
in my head?
3, 2,
Okay.
1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, it was just 7.
It was 7. I was trying to stop.
I was gonna let that be your job. Like, don't mess that up.
No, I said 8 as a joke. Damn.
And I was still drinking. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay.
I might as well finish it now. No, I'll save it. Marcus, you're up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, also, shout out to Sarah for
Shout out
playing
to
it with
Sarah.
us the first time.
Oh no, you don't get to add that to your.
Sarah.
No. You don't get to add that to your little.
I'm not adding it to
That
my
would've
thing.
worked, though. It would've worked. It would've worked.
This is review aside. This is above the review. The review is the review. This is a shout out to my friend for playing it with us. Almost like DJ's fill in. Something like that. Oh wait, this is on a stopwatch. All right. 2. What?
Anyway, moving on.
Okay, Marcus in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, stop. Wait.
Shit,
Wait. I wasn't ready for the countdown. Hold on.
Marcus in 3, 2, 1, go.
20-foot Ariana Grande. You know, some of the biggest hits. Mini games. Started out with some surfing. Down like this like colorful like river type shit. That was fun. We move on to, I don't know, the whole thing was just really fun. We got to fly. We got to bounce on like furry things. It was just very visually stimulating and appealing, and just like a full thing that got me fully into Fortnite and made me spend $20 on an Ariana Grande skin just to be able to say I clapped somebody's cheeks with an Ariana Grande skin. So that was really fun. Shout out to Sarah for joining us. Thank you for that. I don't know, it was fun streaming that. It kind of makes me want to do more of that for the channel, so that's fun. And yeah, I want to do more. Like it shows like with like the Sweetie Meal and like different like celebrities kind of doing stuff. It shows like they can kind of revamp something that's like completely kind of lame and get you back into something that you like. So that was fun.
1 second. 101. You gotta
Oh,
drink for
shit.
1 second.
I was about to have y'all. Fuck, I was about to have y'all.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was about
For
to
a
have
second,
y'all.
it seemed like you were gonna stop too early, but then you kept going, and I was like, "Oh, this might be too much at this point." But 1 is nothing. 101.
Ready?
Go.
Oh,
1.
I didn't. No,
What
I didn't
was
see
that?
it. I didn't see it.
What
I didn't
was
see
that?
Alright,
He
ready?
said, "Want to see me do it again?"
Wanna see me
it.
do it again?
1. Perfect. Love you too, Sarah. Thanks.
Sarah, we love
thanks
you.
Thanks for the illy. Appreciate you.
Okay, here we go with the.
Oh yeah.
The
Can
one
do
you
the
guys
time-
have all
can
been
you do
waiting
the timer,
for.
Marcus, please.
Yeah.
I already closed it out. Thank you.
Tell me when you're ready, DJ.
I'm ready right now.
3.
Oh.
So is his friend. 3.
What
He needs to
happened?
give his input.
What'd he say?
Don't worry about it.
What'd she say? Oh.
It's a guy.
Okay,
Or it
who's
could be a
that?
girl. I don't know.
I
3.
don't know, whoever came through.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, guys? I actually am really upset that I missed this because I had to help a friend. I had to fulfill a promise and help a friend build a dresser. So I was taking my time up there. So I had to watch it from afar. And when I was watching, it was pretty amazing. Like I was like seeing nothing but these colors. I was like, I was not expecting Fortnite to do anything like this at all. I was completely blown away, and I was honestly very jealous that I wasn't playing with you guys. I like opened it up, and then I saw you guys like fighting that huge monster thing, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, this isn't Fortnite anymore. Y'all are trolling me. I was like, y'all really are not playing this game. And then literally I like tuned back in with like the huge Ariana Grande, like the pink hair, like like the hair, everything was like very surreal. Like I think I saw the beginning too where she like came down out of like the planet or something, like she emerged out of a planet. I don't know what was going on. It was like darkness, and she like just appeared out of nowhere in the darkness. That was crazy. I was like, if I was watching this visually, my mind would be getting blown away. And honestly, it's awesome that Fortnite is doing something that big and that spectacular.
54.
Ooh, 6 seconds. I had
6 seconds. 6 seconds.
just that period. Pull the Marcus.
No, pull the DJ. You said
Oh.
it wasn't.
Yeah. All right.
All right, pull.
Do it. I'll
down.
count it off once I see you start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers to the guy too. I hear him. He's present.
My plans for tomorrow fell through because it is raining.
Don't tell me we're streaming it for a 3rd time.
I could.
DJ, are we streaming it for a 3rd time?
What time? Tomorrow, Sunday?
I think it's
Yeah.
6
Fuck
o'clock
yeah.
again,
I
right?
think. Yeah.
I'm not
Actually,
doing
yes. Let's
anything.
go. Let's go.
If I'm not doing
Yeah, if I'm
anything,
not like this is like we're not holding each other to it. It's
Yeah,
just if
no,
y'all
I just gotta
happen
make
to
sure
be-
because tomorrow is gonna be a little hectic for me in the morning.
No, yeah, only if you can.
So if I'm back locked in, then like we'll definitely because I
I
had so
agree
much
with-
fun both times. And
I agree with that
I gotta
too.
complain a little bit Because yeah, I'm talking this trash to Marcus that the first night that we played, I was clapping. But the second time we played today, Marcus and I were nothing compared to this other guy who won. He got over 1 million points.
A milli.
Millie.
Yeah, in my clip that I posted that has 1,000 views on Twitter. Don't worry about it. Well, it's our video. But I had 600,000 points in that first one, and I thought I was like hot shit. I thought I was hot shit for that. But this guy's coming out here. He must have labbed it. He must have looked up. He must have data mined Fortnite. And he's like, how do I get the most points?
Honestly, he like caught every circle you need to get down the like surf.
Exactly. That's what it was. He data mined the game. He's like, all right, I gotta shoot this guy at this time, and then I gotta move over to this rock, and then I gotta shoot this thing, and then I gotta do what.
He like bounced perfectly on all the things that things you bounced on.
He did something.
Yeah.
That just secured the bag for him.
Yeah.
That I did not do. I'm not looking it up. I'm not gonna look
up. It was fun though. It was
Rift Tour.
It's true. How to get 1 million on Rift Tour.
Yeah. Fuck.
Actually, we should look it up before we start this time.
Okay.
No, actually, we actually.
We're gonna all three of us are gonna be like, we're not looking it up. But then we're gonna look it up and not tell each other.
All get 1
We're
million.
all doing the same strats.
Yeah. It was fun. It was a good time. Really engaging, and like honestly, it was like something different, you know? Like I really don't fuck with Fortnite. Like I have not fucked with Fortnite in so long. So like that was just kind of fun to do. I dropped $20 on this shit. Like now I feel like I'm compelled to play Fortnite for a little bit longer.
20 you know bands.
Then let's play Fortnite. Let's stream it.
We'll see.
We don't have to on this channel. I do have another Twitch channel if you want to check that out and follow me.
Sure.
Slight plug.
All right. Let's get into something else.
Okay. DJ, you want to introduce this next one? About a certain television shows.
Okay, so I was scrolling on...
low-key, DJ might be right about what he said at first, because I think I heard it again, that it's like all comedy, not to give it away, but it's all that show, instead of like different...
okay.
It might, I'm not entirely sure, but I heard what DJ said.
It probably is.
Time. Yeah, which I think it's wild, but okay, let's do it.
It's a big enough franchise. Go for it, DJ.
So, if you haven't seen your recent pop culture news, I'm a huge, I'm in the film industry, so I always keeping the streets, as Marcus says.
Keeping my
ears to the streets. So I actually peeped that the South Park creators have been officially given $900 million in order to continue creating whatever they want. This means you got 16 more seasons, 4 movies, and 1 video game given to those creators, and I think it is amazing. And I think it is absolutely stupendous to see someone there's 2 of them, to see 2 people who have like really grown their TV show from the streets and has watched it like blossom into this huge, like amazing fan. It's like creation. I don't know. Some people like South Park. I personally like South Park a lot. Like something I grew up on. I watched it like a lot.
Favorite episode, quick.
Favorite episode?
Or most traumatizing episode, quick.
The Human Centipede.
Oh yeah.
That episode was crazy.
Tim?
Most traumatizing?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I'm trying to think of like an older one, like when I
got
was
one
still
off the top of my head.
Go for it.
The dandruff episode.
Oh.
Or no, sorry, the lice episode. The lice episode.
Oh. He didn't like that episode. He wasn't a fan of that episode.
He sounded like Bun B or some shit, like a Texas rapper. The guy that's on DJ's line. But anyway, yeah, Tim, think of one real quick.
I liked the superhero ones as a kid when they were all like superheroes. I guess that was like more like middle school or high school.
All right, go ahead, DJ.
Wait, sorry, I said aside.
Oh no, a traumatizing one was the one where like where Cartman, isn't it like Cartman's like, or somebody's like sperm like grows into a society?
Yes. Or remember the episode?
Traumatizing.
Okay, sorry, I just remembered one too. Remember the episode with like the world's biggest shit, and like that was all they were doing the entire episode.
Yeah, or the one where they where all of the dads get testicular cancer, and they use their balls as a sit and bounce.
Yeah.
That one was a little traumatizing too. He put his balls in the microwave just to get testicular cancer. Yeah, that one was wild.
That is comedy.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, who wants to go first?
DJ, did you finish?
Huh? The preface? Oh, you got your light one out, Marcus.
Don't worry about me.
Lights
I'm
out.
the lighting tech. Don't fucking worry about me.
Okay, he's a lighting tech. He's a lighting tech. But okay, so that was the preface. That's what I had to say.
All right, you want to lead the charge then, big dog, or because you brought it to the table. You're getting it popping. You're out here.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let me pull up a thing for you then, because Marcus is doing his thing. All right, DJ.
DJ.
Yo, hey, whoever this is, how about you shut the fuck up?
Mine's computer charged enough. 1 second. Let me just reset. Well, one of you guys go first.
Reset. All right, Marcus. Unless you want me to, I can go first. Okay, cue it up for me. Cue it up for me, big dog.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I honestly think this is pretty wild, but also maybe not too crazy now that I'm thinking about it. Like 900 million is a huge amount of money. But I've been seeing recently that shows that like they have a lot of faith in are getting renewed for a lot. Like after season 3 of Rick and Morty, they got renewed for like 100 episodes, and their past 2 seasons have been like 10 each. So that's like maybe like 8 to 10 more seasons, which is wild. So South Park, I could see that. With the video game, I haven't played these yet, but they're games I've meant to. The RPGs, I hope it's another one of those, because then I can go back and play all of them. Like the Stick of Truth, where like they're all like different like fantasy guys, and then I think the next one's like superheroes, but it's also an RPG or something like that. So that sounds really cool. A movie will probably do numbers, because the first movie did numbers, and it'll, it's South Park. It's always been something that's pretty big against the grain, and it'll do numbers. So I think it's worth it.
Yo, this fucking alcohol is like.
Yeah, well, did you time me at all?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, he wasn't even timing.
No, I saw it. First of all,
Marcus, I said that like 10 seconds after I was done, bro.
Marcus,
so no matter, honestly, you have to drink. You have to drink. No,
yes,
no.
For being distracted. For being distracted, you have to drink, Marcus.
No, I finished, and you looked around. You looked at your drink, and then you started going on a rant. Oh, my drink's putting me to sleep. I'm like, if this man's falling asleep, he's sure as hell not looking at my timer right now.
This fucking man's not.
So where did the timer end? Please tell me. Yes. I don't even know if you showed me the 30-second mark. Did you?
He did it. He did it. Tim, you just were going, and he literally.
I was just talking, and this man thought we were having a conversation. Not like we're going through doing a whole thing that we do on the show every week. After I told him to cue it up. Oh my god!
You had one job, bro. You had one job.
Oh my god.
It's okay. That shit was funny.
Where did it end? What time did it end on?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you do the time.
Please stop talking. Oh my god.
The fact that he didn't even hear us the whole time we were laughing.
So, please inform me. When did the timer end? It doesn't matter, because you're drinking, because you didn't tell me shit. But when did it end?
Tim, shut the fuck up, please. Please stop talking. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My head hurts so bad. Okay. This is your time. You were literally 10 seconds, just like you said, you were 10 seconds off. So you got 1 minute. You got even. You got 1 minute even. So, I literally saw it. I saw it happen. Okay, calm down.
But that means that you have to drink because you didn't give me the 30 seconds, and you both have to drink because I ended on exactly a minute. So Marcus 2 drinks, DJ 1.
What a climatic ending.
Hop to it, my boy. Hop to it.
Okay.
That was 1.
Extra, because that was amazing.
What a great moment. That's a clip-worthy moment right there.
You were literally about to hurt my, I literally could not breathe. You kept talking, shut up. I could not breathe.
I had to talk my shit. Are you kidding me?
That was.
You know that's going on the compilation of when I.
Yo, I was so geeked. All that just for him to get a 1 minute on the dot. How perfect.
So, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I guess I have to follow that up in some way. Damn.
Marcus,
Let's go.
I'll do the time.
Yeah.
I'll do. I was gonna say, Marcus. I'll do
We
the
can't
timer.
trust Marcus.
No, because this shit is making me tired. I don't know why it's making me tired. But
Well, then you gotta.
The laughs.
Amp it up. Slap your face around. Put some ice cold water on. That's two.
No, that's 4 now, Big Dog. You've been gone. You've been gone, Big Dog. That's 4. Marcus, is it cold? Is the drink cold?
Yes.
Take it and give a little.
Yeah, put a little cold can to your neck.
There you go. Marcus, I know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, DJ. In 3, 2.
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know. I see a story like that on Twitter, and as a film major, it's extremely inspirational. You see, it's kind of like that rags to riches story you love to see, like somebody who like kind of created this baby, and watched it grow and watched it grow, and now it's literally their dream, and it's something that's supplying them for the rest of their life. Something that I feel like we're doing with us. It's very inspirational in that way. You see these couple of guys, these creators that obviously probably didn't have it all. And they put something together and they've watched it grow into something fantastic. And honestly, if you're a film major out there, you should also see that as really inspirational. That you can do whatever you want with a good set of friends, or even just a really good person. You put your mind to it, you can do anything, and you can figure out the avenues you need to get to in order to be the person you always thought you could be. And I'm happy to be doing this with you guys. And I guess it's just a sentimental take, and I just wanted to explain how it influenced me and made me happy for the show.
Period.
If he said the period, he would have been over. He's at 59. He's safe.
Woo!
Wait, wasn't it within 1 minute we got the drink too? 59.
No, it was within
No.
5 seconds we're safe.
No,
5
5 seconds we're safe within a minute.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A minute.
Oh,
or
we
59,
have to drink. We have to drink.
Yeah.
You guys
I
have to drink.
apologize. I misunderstood what you were
I
saying.
think it was like 59 or a minute flat.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, between 59 and a minute. I guess N1. I would say.
Yeah, a minute and 1. Yeah.
A minute and 1. If it's
Like
one
a minute,
point
59
or
or
whatever.
All right. Let's go.
Hold on, I got a crack.
Okay, anyway, fuck it.
How long do we drink for?
Just a second. Come on.
This is simply the 2 shots one, so I guess we'll do 2 drinks.
2 drinks if you didn't answer.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
But 2 big.
We need to
goals.
get we need to get an official rule card down.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Or I can just remember them. Or you can just remember.
Look.
Or we can set real a drink. Take a drink. Take 2 drink. What the hell does that mean?
That's
I need
6.
I need a real
go.
measurement, my boy.
Let me
All right.
go.
Marcus. In 3. In 2. 1. Go.
I also am quite inspired by this. I mean, between who is it? Shonda Rhimes getting a huge Netflix deal, and a bunch of just production deals and development deals coming out of Hollywood of the hundreds of millions, of proven producers. That shit fires me up. It's just there's a market for that. There is a future in that, and I've been dreaming about being a Shonda Rhimes kind of level of creator and showrunner for ever and ever and ever since I was a kid. So I don't know, that shit's they're really cool. I think creative space is really cool, and I think that it just shows if you go out and make your own shit and brand your own shit and make your own shit pop in and make yourself lit, the companies, they have to come to you because they want what you have, and they're gonna have to pay out because you're just the best game in town. So I live for it and I'm here for it, and I hope to embody it one day.
3 seconds. 103.
Okay.
Give us 3. Go. 1. What?
Well, I did it for myself. You were too late.
What? I listened immediately. Marcus bending the rules. Thumbs down. Boo.
You just weren't. Oh my god, I'm a freaking lunatic right now.
Are you?
Tell me about it.
Why are you a lunatic?
Can we add that to the list of times Tim wanted to come for me?
What do you mean? I said tell me about it. I wanted to know.
He's genuinely curious.
Yeah.
Tim be.
What do I be, Marcus?
All right,
Tell
come
me
on.
about it. Tell me about it, Marcus.
Come on.
What do I be?
Come on.
All right, Marcus, can you please
What?
set the tone for our final shot clock?
Oh yeah, the TikTok shit.
No.
What?
What are celebrities on these days?
Oh yeah, what the fuck is going on with y'all?
Yeah. What have we seen recently in a long stemming trend? Let's start there.
Recently.
Wait, real quickly though, I forgot I didn't mention. I realized I never said their names. Trey Parker and Matt Stone are the creators for South Park.
Cool. Moving on.
Yeah, we knew that. Real fans knew that in the chat. In the chat.
In the chat.
Okay. Recently, was it Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell were the first people? I think. No. Who was the first?
It was a long running line.
No, because it was like two couples, and then who was the first? Fuck. Give me a second, because it's like worth it. You know, it's kind of part of the story. So let me look this up. Give me a second.
It's always worth it. If you say it's worth it,
give me a second.
I believe it.
Give me a second. Oh yes. Okay. Okay, hold on. No, they were the second. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Give me a second. I'm patiently waiting.
1.
Stop.
2. No.
Stop. Who was it? It was Dax and them, and then it was somebody before them.
Are you sure?
Someone else.
Oh, I know who it was. Okay, bet. Okay, ready? Okay. Celebrities have been telling us their hygiene habits.
Oh,
unwarranted.
Jake.
He's the most recent one.
He was the most recent. See, there you go.
This is a long line. This is a deep rabbit hole. You're at the bottom. Marcus is at the top. He's working his way down, taking us down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, set the tone.
Okay. So, these celebrities have been offering up their hygiene habits. Unwarranted.
Yeah, I wish I was about to say nobody asked, right?
Nobody's asking for these questions. Nobody's asking these questions. And then somehow, front page of Twitter, just allowing these things to happen. Ready? So Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis
I do remember this one.
told us that they find that, they just don't wash their kids unless they visibly see dirt on them. Visibly see dirt on them. This is problematic, folks.
Marcus, can I ask you a question? Just up front, before we get into the shot clock, when was the last time you visibly saw dirt on yourself?
Honestly, when I was a child, probably.
Like, I'm thinking about that. Like, what?
Exactly. That's why I want to and say, yeah.
Like literally playing out in dirt is when I.
Unless I busted my ass in the dirt.
Right.
Then childhood.
Because I was busting my ass in dirt.
And especially, and I'm going to say, normally if you bust your ass in dirt, it's like your hands. Then I go wash my hands. And my hands are fine.
Nah, it's like your butt, your hands, your knees.
Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit. But I would say, like, sometimes your hand might get, because you.
I remember,
whatever.
if there was visible dirt, I'm not.
In adulthood?
Listen, if there was visible dirt, I'm not even making it to the shower. I'm being hosed down.
Yeah.
Visible dirt?
Walking
through my house? Walking through my house is visible dirt? Have you lost your last
spreading other visible dirt on my things?
Right. So it starts with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis offering that up. Then they go, not just that they don't wash their kids with disgusting. Then they said, well, we don't really wash if we feel like we're not dirty. You know?
That's 7.
Y'all don't sweat?
Honestly, these are two people that were in like Friends with Benefits movies at the same time. Remember like 2011 where they were both in like No Strings Attached and like Friends with Benefits or something at the same time.
At the same time.
Very weird
but
time.
not with each other, yeah.
Yeah, Natalie Portman and Justin Timberlake.
I bet the two of them are hearing that being like, wait, what?
Like, how dare you?
I had to get like all with them doing what?
Anyway, so those two, right? Then here's what this is like a conspiracy. This is like a thing. Like they all decided to do this because then Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard literally offered up that information after that went viral. So you went out of your way to tell that story. Then my fave, by the way.
Really?
Jake Gyllenhaal decided to say the same thing. Are you crazy?
Are you
Y'all are grown.
crazy?
You have asses to wash. You don't deserve bathrooms.
You probably got 10 of them in your house too.
I'm saying.
You could use one every day of the week. And it's not like you gotta clean them. They're that rich. They use one a day every week. Cycle through.
And I truly...
So then that happened. And then somebody else, I think, said the same thing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. So now we're going to have our take. I feel like I gave my take, to be honest. Just ignore my drink. Like, I gave my take. This shit's disgusting.
Okay, take your 2 drinks.
No.
Because you're not doing it.
Fuck off.
Okay, then let me get up the timer. You're giving your take.
Let's go.
Do you have a drink ready?
Kind of. So
sounds kind of empty to me.
It's very empty. Let's go. Are you Tim?
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
This shit's disgusting. Nobody's asking for these. Nobody's asking these questions, and nobody's asking for these answers. No, like celebrities are just bored right now. They're bored. They went from singing to us at a time we didn't ask for. They went to saying things that we didn't ask you to say. You know what I mean? Just offering up opinions that nobody asked for. What happens at times when y'all just shut up? Just shut up and just let us look at you and just, oh, I wonder what so-and-so is like. That person must be dandy. Now that I know that you don't wash your ass, the level of mystique is gone. Now I know what you smell like. That's not cool. I don't like that. So now I'm grossed out. And also, there's a pattern here. That's all. I'll just say that. And what is that's all. I don't fucking know. Like, this is gross. This is gross, folks. This is gross. Honestly, if these were not celebrities and this was just somebody down the street, did you give me 30 seconds? You didn't give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, whatever.
I did.
You did.
Hey, don't cut into my time. Give me 5 seconds back.
Fine.
If this is Keisha from down the street saying that she didn't wash her ass, she would be demonized. But now Ashton Kutcher can just get up on Twitter and be like, I don't wash my ass. And everybody thinks it's cute. It's not. Nobody thinks it's cute, but still, it's disgusting. All right, let me tell you the truth. How much? Tim?
3.
Fine, 2. Fine, 2. I'll give you 2. Since you're getting all crazy on us. Just finish the drink.
Yeah, finish the can. The can's been empty.
I'm getting crazy on you, Tim?
Get the last...
I'm getting crazy on you, Tim?
Crazy eyes. Better do it to him.
I'm just joking. You gotta teach me how to make that face.
He's just
I can't
joking.
Do it. Okay. Who wants to go next? DJ, you want to go?
I'll go next.
Do you want me? Okay. I'll go last. Marcus, would you like me to do the timer?
Do the timer.
I'm just asking. DJ, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Now I don't condone not washing your ass, but sometimes you gotta think about how this now has put him on the top of everybody's minds or on top of people's Twitter pages. He's now out there as a public story. Maybe it's a marketing scheme for a new movie he might be dropping soon, or something that might be coming out. Jake Gyllenhaal might be in, like, maybe it might be a movie starring Jake, and like he just wants his name out there, so people will want to go see the movie and be like, oh, there's a guy who doesn't wash his ass. There's like some people are like that. Some people are
Jake
like that.
Jake makes noise on his own.
I know, but celebrities like to be back do something to come back into the public eye, and doing something like this on Twitter, or like traveling around is a great day. It's a great publicity stunt. That's a unique way to go about things in order to see it. But I'm telling you, if you guys see a movie by him out in a few months, that's why.
52.
Oh, damn, I cut it short.
8 seconds, my guy. 8 seconds.
Damn, I'm better than that. That's disappointing.
I thought you were too. I'm a little disappointed.
I'm also disappointed. I thought I had a little bit more. I had a little more in the tank too. I don't know why I stopped. I fell a little short, but I'll take the 8. I'm gonna go.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He always does too much. Look at him, always doing too much.
He had to one up himself.
One myself.
All right, somebody cue up a timer, please.
DJ.
Okay.
Marcus is banned for the rest of the night.
He is banned. Bad Marcus. Okay.
He's left.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wash your ass. Oh my god. I genuinely, I'm shocked at how many people are just so open about this. And like, I totally agree with Marcus that if this was some random person, people would be like, ew, what is wrong with you? But then I'm also thinking about, you're saying it's a stunt, but like, if I'm the love interest for Jake Gyllenhaal in his next movie that has to get all naked and get up all in his face, I hope this man has washed his body within the past 24 hours before I film that scene. Because that shit is whack. Like, you gotta just shower every day. People sweat. People, that's life. That's people. Even animals clean themselves every day. We've seen that. You see that in the wild. You watch Animal Planet. You've seen it. Jake Gyllenhaal is clearly not on Animal Planet because he's not washing his ass every day. You can see a monkey do that. You could see I don't know, another animal do that. I'm done. I don't want to say this anymore.
110.
It was dragging that.
I don't care. I'm upset. I had to get myself there.
Tim was dragging.
He talked this shit. He talked this shit though.
Tim was dragging.
He talked this shit.
Yeah, and I'm about to drag you through the mud, Marcus. Boot up Fortnite after this. See me. No, wait, that's not enough.
Look what I got.
Oh. You got a poster? Okay.
No, it's a fucking vinyl. What are you talking
about? Oh,
about?
damn. I don't know why I thought that was a lot bigger in my head. But vinyl is really cool.
All right, count it off for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good one.
Damn, that was like half of this thing.
Yeah, that's how I felt mine too.
Okay.
So we on to the segments. Marcus, you want to get a new cold one?
Took us a very long time to get through the beginning and the shot clock, to be honest.
I know.
Dude, okay.
Tired as fuck. Huh?
Guys.
What?
Do we want to talk about
What?
Do we even want to talk about Kanye?
No. I don't.
Can we put it off, please? I don't want to talk about Kanye. The segment it's never happening, just like his album. It's so meta.
Oh, it's meta.
So
it is meta. It is meta.
And we have to advertise like it's happening every time. Just like he is. He just did a live stream.
You know
right?
that shit got pushed at August 15th instead of August 9th?
Are you serious? He pushed it again? Guys, just know.
He's still a man of God. He's still a man of God. Drop it on the Lord's Day.
Guys, just know that we are just like Kanye. We are just holding our Donda segment until he finally drops his album.
But we need to pretend like we're still doing it.
Yes.
So we're not. We need to tell the people we're doing it and then not do it. So Marcus, set the tone for the next segment.
Let's do Aaliyah though. Let's do Aaliyah first.
Oh yeah? Okay. You want to set the tone, Marcus?
Or no, we should probably end Aaliyah, shouldn't we?
Marcus, that was the plan. Wait, what do you want to do?
That originally was the plan.
All right.
You okay?
I'm all, I might get another drink. Yes. So I saw an interesting article. This Bloomberg article was referenced in a video I was watching, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's an interesting topic." And I went to go check it, and the title of the article is this: Bloomberg Business Week. How TikTok chooses which songs go viral. And I definitely recommend you guys checking this article out. I'll tweet it out from the account later after the show.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting. But in brief, it actually does something that I'm not a big fan of because I think it's pretty manipulative. But let's just talk about it. So this little discussion is just about, we all know like TikTok viral songs, blah, blah, blah. Like
the dances, the dances, using it as a sound. Yeah, all that.
How organic do we think that is?
I would hope very, but I think you're about to shatter that thought.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, not so. So here's the thing. Is there the thing that like people kind of like check what the trending sounds are and kind of, you know, hop on the wave? Yes, but like who starts the wave, right? Apparently it's twofold. It's on the artist side and it's on the TikToker side. Let's start with the TikToker side because this one makes a little bit more
When you
sense.
say TikToker, you don't mean the users or the creators, right? You mean the company, right?
The user. Let's get into it.
So like the dancers, like the TikTok
Let's
dancers.
get into it.
Okay.
So, popular TikTok creators on the app. Not necessarily. I wouldn't even say the dancers, to be honest. Like, are they the people
Creators.
that dance? Yeah. No, I wouldn't even say the dance creators because the dance creators or the dance captains tend to be more original people. The people that tend to get their dances stolen from them. They tend to make these dances and you know make these waves that happen, right? But for the people that are kind of like the big names, some that we know and some that we don't actually, because the person that this article was based on was somebody I did not know of, but had a following of her own on TikTok.
Can you say who it is? Just name.
Yeah, I can reference her. Yeah.
Because I'm imagining the Addison Rays.
Yeah, no, it was not an Addison Rae.
But yeah, not in the specific article. But that's who.
So
I
her name
imagine.
is Gabby Murray. She has 8.5 million TikTok followers as of this timing of this article.
And so
she's 19 years old, from Florida, and she makes $20,000 a month on TikTok.
20K.
20K a month.
Yep.
That's
And what happens
How?
from her mouth, she says that from the Creator Fund, I believe. So, you know, you either get the Creator Fund money, you can get advertiser money, as we all have seen, and you can, you know, sponsorship money is what I meant by advertiser money.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's all different types to monetize on TikTok, but she makes an estimated $20,000 every month on TikTok. Imagine having at 19 $20,000 a month.
Yeah, let me just go off myself, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's real money here. There's real money in this world.
That's not a lot of money. It's not like, let's not act like that's a big bag.
Were you making 20,000 at 19?
Oh wait, sorry.
20,000 a month at 19?
For some reason, I thought you said 2,000.
No, and even if it was 2,000 a month, that's like just on TikTok. You mean I can pay my rent just off TikTok?
And then go get a regular ass job?
Right.
Or go do YouTube?
Okay, shut me
or
down.
Repost my TikToks on YouTube compilation?
Anywhere you live, you can pay your rent and eat. Like you can be like comfortable for 2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not comfortable now. This is America, but like,
yeah,
you
can surviving. You'll be surviving.
You'll survive, and like that's shit. The basic needs are met, and you can kind of just like vibe. Like that's kind of what I aspire for. Anyway, let's get into it. So that's the kind of level of status that she's at, and she talks about how she gets an email. I don't know how often this email is, but she said she got a weekly email. She gets weekly emails. The quote here from Bloomberg is: "Top users receive weekly emails with instructions on which videos to make to increase their exposure." Let's talk about this. They're getting weekly emails to tell them what videos they should be making.
If you were a creator, if you were a TikTok creator making that kind of money, wouldn't you want somebody to be kind of like ghostwriting your TikToks, kind of like how it is in the music industry?
Well, I just find it interesting because the very platform that you would want to go viral on is supplying you with the tools to do so.
For the people that are already viral, though.
Right, like almost
you have to reach a threshold before they are feeding it to make it bigger.
Which makes it seem like they want to keep the same people that are already popping continue to pop. You know what I mean? Like they want to keep that kind of very narrow, which is interesting to me.
Maybe it's not narrow. Maybe it's just, I don't know, exclusive.
Exclusive, narrow, like.
I mean, but
so I guess that's what
you have to earn your way up to it. Is what I'm saying.
That's what takes those people that like
show it the earn.
That's what gets those people that like have a couple videos with millions of views to the people that have millions of views on every video.
Right.
Like I think that's the line.
That is
of like the people getting those weekly emails.
So yeah. So anyway.
So TikTok is telling the creators what to make. Like I'm just making sure I understand.
Because you gotta be consistent on people's For You pages. That's the whole point.
What sounds, what songs, what trends, what dances, what.
So if a dance is made, they'll say, "Do this dance."
Anything you see in the video, yes, Tim. All of that is sold to them. And she even says, that's not even my normal content, but she tested it out, and she said her manager asked her to promote these. Users. Sorry, let me read this. So I actually tested it out. She says of a mirror filter that her manager asked her to promote that allows users to clone their face. The videos did super well. So basically, it's literally anything from like just
use
songs,
this filter,
sounds,
use this sound,
filter,
yeah,
use this trend, use this. It's like very minute stuff. They're told to do all of it. So I just find that.
Or
really
like if TikTok just made this filter, they're gonna tell everyone to use it because they want more people to use it and be engaged in the app more.
If they want people to use it more, they're probably gonna push videos with those using those filters, right? Like they have an interest. Like, it's wild. Like it's kind of the thing where like you assume that it's happening, but reading that it literally happens is like
it's almost like TikTok's creating the trends. Like they're saying like use this filter somehow. Like maybe the trend for that filter hasn't started yet. Whereas like
I would say it's more like this. You know how Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube and Instagram both have like shorts now?
Yeah.
With Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Now they want to push anyone that's making native content in their app. They'll push those like heavy. So you'll get big off of their new stuff just because those platforms are pushing you. That's what I imagine the filters and stuff are. But then when you pair that with the next phase of this, which is the artists, they detail TikTok going to one Megan Pete. Now, who's Megan Pete?
Who he is? Tell me.
Do you know who Megan Pete is, Tim?
No.
You know who Megan Pete is, DJ?
I do not.
Maybe you know her by a better name, The Stallion.
Oh.
Oh.
So let me read this passage. Ready? This approach. Let me see. This approach differed greatly from early operations of Twitter and Facebook, where most things would start trending after lots of people posted about the same thing. So let's think about the time, early Twitter, early Facebook, where things would go viral, and it was solely because the users and the community on the app made it so, right? I think of like Twitter Navy, for example, or like, or sorry, I can't say that word on here. It's a Twitter thing, but a lot of like trending hashtags and stuff would go viral on the app. Still do, but like it would be because the users were generating that content on their own and it would go viral. Not and that would track, right? Like that's what the trending pages were tracking. But now it's like the trending pages will have like sponsored posts or have like things that like it's trending and then you look to see why it's trending and people are like, why is it trending? Do you get what I'm saying? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
I've seen that so many times on Twitter where it'd be like,
well, there's always times where I go places to see why something's trending.
Yeah, and like everybody's asking why it's trending instead of the thing that it's trending for.
Yeah.
Even though that Twitter goes out of their way to show the original tweet of why people are tweeting about it. Like if you check on an organic trended topic, it will show you like Twitter actually
eventually
puts up the first thing. No. It goes out of its way to show you the first thing that everybody's interacting.
That like sparked.
The only time that didn't happen for it took a couple of days for that like that meme of that one like you know the fight between the two people, the neighbors, and it's that one picture with the girl going like this. I don't know if you've seen that yet on Twitter, but I saw like people making fun of it first, and then it took me like maybe 2 or 3 days before I saw like the original reason why people were like trending about it, why the picture was going around. But I guess the algorithm works in weird ways.
So the rest of the passage goes like this, where most things would start trending after people started posting the same thing. American tech companies saw themselves as platforms, not content providers. Let's heavy on that, right? Like they were just platforms. They weren't people that were in the business of creating content for us to stay on the app. Excuse me. And didn't wheedle users to post about certain things. Says the creator development for Twitter's video platform Vine before a user exodus forced the app shut down. That ideology had changed somewhat as the companies had grown, especially on Alphabet Inc.'s YouTube and Facebook's Instagram, which increasingly pay creators for content. All right, let's get into the part about the music industry and Megan Thee Stallion. Pete's record label 300 Entertainment was working with TikTok to promote her album Sugar early last year. So this is like Savage, Captain Hook, things like that. So we're not even talking about her newest release, Good News. We're talking about something as early as Sugar, which was heavily on TikTok.
Yeah.
It says promote her album Sugar early last year, right before the COVID pandemic hit. The label initially picked a focus of its campaign, the song Captain Hook. That is so interesting. I'm reading this for the first time because I remember Captain Hook coming out. It does sound like a TikTok record. It didn't capture people like Savage did, but I remember taking a liking to Captain Hook, but now that I look back to it, it's very like fast food music. Like Captain Hook does not hit the same. It's just fast food. It really
It's like
is.
here's some songs, here's some hits. It's the filler music we were talking about with Lil Tecca.
Absolutely. So I just think that's interesting. Like that Megan went down this path. I don't know if maybe we could talk about it more, but like, do we blame her? You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. So let's get into it. But TikTok urged the label to put 5 tracks on the platform to monitor various metrics before committing to a song. That's so interesting. Oh, so okay. I see. So the label 300 Entertainment and Megan chose Captain Hook as the TikTok song, as a TikTok push. But TikTok was like, no, chill there. Put 5 songs on here and let's see what
as sounds goes, pretty much.
And we'll push that. That is quite interesting.
They kind of test the market with it.
Which is what you would think. Which is what platforms do. They do A/B testing all the time.
Yeah,
YouTube
but
does
like
A/B
you
testing, Twitter.
you would think that this wasn't so market tested, so formulated. Like in my mind, Megan's just like, I'm gonna put this as a sound. I'm gonna put this as a sound, and then that's it. Like I didn't think that there would be discussions between her and TikTok like that. You know what I mean? Like, what's up?
Why'd you stop?
I didn't. I just said, like, I didn't think that there would be this level of discussion between the artist and the label and TikTok like that. That they would be like, put up these sounds. Like, I just thought it would be like, Megan would be like, kind of like what you were saying with Captain Hook, be like, this is the sound I like, I'm going to put it on because I like that sound and I want people to enjoy it.
You know what's interesting? I mean, I always heard that this was going on, but like, having it plainly laid out like this makes it that much more real.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard about it,
but now like someone has compiled all of the important
like you can only
parts.
Yeah, I don't like to just like assume things of people, or like just like, oh, they're only getting this because of so and so. Like people are saying, like, you know, Megan's a TikTok artist, you know, like she's relying off TikTok, and like I didn't want to like narrow or like belittle her accomplishments as just TikTok music.
Yeah, or like put her in that box. But like seems like she's very much in that box.
All right, let's keep reading. Urge label. Okay. Oh, okay. This is literally breaking down the thing. Okay, so Captain Hook was the campaign song that they wanted to do. 300 Entertainment. But TikTok urged the label to put 5 tracks on the platform to monitor various metrics before committing to a song. Almost immediately, TikTok users took to another track, Savage. The rate at which users were saving snippets of the song to their private sounds folder. I didn't know they keep track of that. Fuck.
TikTok keeps track of everything.
I know, that's wild. Like even like as down to like favoriting sounds. Like that's something that they're like using for metrics is what I was really talking about. I know that they keep track of it, but I didn't know that they were using that for metrics.
Yeah. And now they're telling the artist that.
Right. Sounds folder for future use was growing exponentially. TikTok's head of music partnerships. Then she says TikTok deliberately let the song simmer on the app for a number of days. Wow. Before placing it in the all-important playlists and banner ads at the top of its search page and sound library where users select music for videos. We held promo levers to just let the sound mature to the right point where then when we pulled everything we had against it, it just propelled it to number 1. Whoa. Okay. TikTok,
they literally like tee it up before.
Yeah, this is wild. Like how much goes into this, you know? TikTok hosted Pete for a live event during early days of the quarantine. I remember this. It helped popularize the Savage Challenge. She like did like a tiny like performance on it, and then I really should be paying attention when artists like pair up with companies now. Like I already do, but like I should be more cynical about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. For the Savage Challenge, named after the dance routine, created by Kiara Wilson, a 20-year-old TikTok user in Texas. Shout out. Wilson, who's been hired to create similar dances for rapper T-Pain and other stars. Good for her, getting her money. Said she wasn't paid to create the Savage dance. But Pete's label, 300, did run an influencer marketing campaign, and TikToker mega stars Charli D'Amelio, Addison Rae, and Haley and Justin Bieber posted videos of the Savage Challenge.
And they paid for all of those?
Yes.
No way.
Pete herself then performed the challenge in a TikTok wearing around a Savage X Fenty lingerie, helping drive sales.
This is crazy how deep this runs.
As Savage was loading up on the charts, TikTok and its Chinese parent company were facing this goes into the mess of last year and talks more about ByteDance and just talks about how this was possible. So I knew that we were in a sketchy time in music where not many things were very organic anymore. Like there's no real such thing as organic hit anymore, but like yikes.
I mean,
does that take away from the music? Does that take away from her as an artist?
I'm not gonna
what are we
say...
thinking?
A little bit of both, honestly.
For me,
Maybe
it kind of does. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I just last week was talking about how I appreciate when artists grow that kind of following, right? And they're able to bring people out on shows in like random cities and like in like real rinky-dink towns and fill up these bars and have people yelling their lyrics before they get big, but they have a few songs out that like are knocking. They get their tapes out and they're on features and like winning and winning and winning. And their debut album doesn't come out yet, and everybody's anticipating that moment, and it comes big and big and big. And those are my favorite artists, right? The Nicki's, the Drakes, blah blah blah. Big Sean, well, Big Sean's a different story, but Nicki and Drake, for example. And then it's like, I appreciate Megan. I appreciate some of the newer artists. You know, I love me a Doja, and Doja has benefited off of TikTok with Say So and everything. So I'm not about to act like it takes away from like quality music, but I also don't like necessarily like Say So like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is interesting.
I don't know.
I like that you use the word organic because, like, to a degree, they are letting the people decide early on. But the second it gains like the tiniest bit of traction, they're like, "This is it. We got to push it." And that concept is kind of like bewildering to me. Like I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just so innocent. I was just like, oh, you know.
Where you think things are like easier to find, it's like at the top of your stuff. Like there's a reason why it's at the top.
I just assumed it was because everyone else was, but it's really like a large enough group was that they push it, and that I'm blown back by. Are you okay, sir? You can't hear
my
me.
nose so bad.
What?
Sorry, go ahead. I nibble my nose so bad.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why.
Go get a tissue.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break too.
What? Leaving me by myself on stream?
Okay, never mind.
Oh my god. Yeah, wait 2 seconds for Marcus to come back. Can't leave me by myself on here.
You're right.
But how are you feeling about this? For real.
Oh no, it's
like a lot.
Honestly, it's kind of like it's kind of insane to see like someone like Megan Thee Stallion be such a star, and to be someone who is like gained their stardom from like, you know, this unorganic way that everybody thought like she got it from, you know, like everybody thought like, you know, that was like the way on TikTok, like it inspired a whole wave of new like stream like creators and like artists to use TikTok as a way to like put their music on, you know, become this new big thing. And you know, even someone like Lil Nas X, like he even used the app, and it makes me think if he was like someone that used it to, you know, get big too, and you know, makes you open your mind to all those.
Yeah,
Let's slow down for a bit. Let's slow down for a bit. Lil Nas X, for example, talent is there. We know that. He definitely used TikTok for his advantage. Some people call him an industry plant. Some people call him an industry plant, you know?
Now, yeah,
something
was
that we're gonna
he
have to
someone
investigate
that
later.
Look, 9 months ago, the Industry Baby snippet came out. Between then and when it was a sound on TikTok, do you think there was a conversation? And he said, look, I have this rollout. I can't drop the song, but I can give you the sound, and I can promote the sound, and I can do all this shit with the sound. Because 2 weeks or a week before the song came out, that sound was everywhere. Like, on his account, it was everywhere, but on everywhere else, it was everywhere.
You're right.
Yeah, okay,
everywhere.
So he's an interesting one. I think Megan... Here's the thing.
Megan, we have the proof. The proof's in the pudding. It's in that article.
Right.
But
like,
it just leaves you to speculate on everybody else now.
I think the organic growth of Megan is like her freestyle days that go viral on Twitter constantly back in like 2018. Her tape that I was like in love with, Tina Snow. Like that was an organic.
Yeah, no, she definitely has the.
She got placements on freaking Euphoria with like Cocky as Fuck and like all. Like she had a buzz, right?
Definitely.
Then she gets on a song. She does Hot Girl Summer with my fave, and that was big. And like that was like a look because it's like, oh shit, like somebody like big is like acknowledging this like up and coming rapper, right? But like, you know, once you kind of get there and you get a big collab under your belt, now you're like in the air. Like now you're in the field of like big collabs. Like that's a big thing to go from like making a mixtape that's like received well, but now you're on a song with like an A-lister, right? Like that's kind of big.
Yeah, it's
and then things happen where you have a song with freaking Beyonce like that.
Yeah.
That happens in your first
It's a
year.
few jumps, yeah.
Like that's huge. So you get a song with Beyonce or Nicki Minaj, then Beyonce, then you got a #1 with Cardi with the WAP. It's like,
if anything,
and then Grammys, like it's like it was like you could see the train going, but then it like shot, and that's kind of wild.
If anything, it gives you more respect for the people you were talking about, Marcus. The older days, the before TikToks, the Nickies, the Drakes, that they just, I mean, I don't want to say this because I don't know everything, but they worked harder. They worked, I would assume they did. Maybe there was someone also, maybe there was some other way of pulling strings back then that I don't see that's in a different way, maybe not as available to me, but it just makes me think that they did, at least, because they built that organic following and now are the superstars they are today because...
Yeah, because social media back then was more about, like, reach and not, like, retention.
Yeah, you wanted to try to get out to somebody more.
You wanted to get out in front of people. So, yes, you were able to be bigger, and yes, you were able to have fans all across the world that, like, learn of you and then hear your music really early in your career instead of having to tour to get those fans, right? Or, like, go on radio stations to get those fans. So yeah, like, do they have a little bit of edge because of the internet? Of course. But these algorithms are pushing artists in a way that we didn't see before.
Yeah.
So I think now people have to be just like a little bit more selective with like what they find interesting, like what they find like you know, like not every like Hot 100 song is your song, right? Like maybe it's fun to just know that kind of song, like so that you can bop in the club, but like at the end of the day, like maybe it's more interesting now to have your own palette of music. It's always been interesting to have your own like kind of palette of music, but like, you know, if make your own playlists, like what are you really interested in, right? Like if you're interested in rock, which isn't the #1 genre right now, or country or whatever, like maybe that should be, I don't know, more of your personality than the fact that you like the Savage dance on TikTok. I don't know. But that's not to take. I don't know.
I'm looking at
more conversations to come because this is not like go ahead.
No, but I kind of agree. I feel like, you know what, TikTok has put me on to some songs I really like. Definitely. But at the same time, I think you need to be selective. Just because you hear it on TikTok doesn't mean it's a banger or it's the thing or it's the next big thing, right?
Yeah, and sometimes people feel like you want to like help the artist grow. Like I know, like on TikTok, like I've seen a few of them where like the artist is just like a regular person and like, oh, this is my song, or like something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or my friend reacting to my song because they didn't know I was a singer or whatever, like, you know, whatever that.
I mean, those are fun to watch, those are great, but like at the end of the day, and like sometimes people want to stream just because they want to like be a part of the movement, but then you find them like they're performing at the AMAs and the Billboard Awards, and you're like
how did we get from point A to point B?
Right. So I just think that it's something interesting that we'll be seeing more often. So
for sure.
Yes. Okay, you down to move on to the next one? And the last one. DJ, do you want to go?
I thought you were setting the tone on this one because you said you wanted to talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that continue the conversations of the posthumous. What the fuck, DJ? Can you say the word?
How do you say that
posthumous?
Word? Are you sure?
Yes.
I really thought it was posthumous. 6?
I've lost count of how many times on the face. Good. It's been like at least 6. Like 8 or 9.
You think so?
We gotta keep better count.
Sarah, can you keep track for us? Thanks.
No.
Yeah, people are dying, and then their music's coming out afterwards.
Oh my god.
Shit like that.
Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Keep it simple.
For like 20 years at this point, literally, like over 20 years now, fans have been asking for Aaliyah music to be readily available to them, and for the past
ready available as
7
in
years
streaming.
No,
I guess not 20 years, but yeah.
Right. So let me just.
Sorry, no. I just want specifics. Okay.
Got you. So over 20 years, Aaliyah fans have been asking for Aaliyah music to be readily available. For the past 7-8 years, they have wanted her catalog on streaming services. There has been a very noticeable and deliberate effort to keep them off of streaming services. Like they've been noticeably absent from streaming services, and now all of a sudden, after she was just sampled on Wild Side, Normani's new release, not because of, but like that's notable.
Maybe coincidental, maybe not.
Coincidental, maybe as a result, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Now her music is set to have a full-on rollout in the months of August and September to join streaming platforms randomly. Like I don't even think it's an anniversary right now. I don't think so.
Or a big anniversary. Like
I think it was. I think it was like 20 something years or something. I don't know. Was it?
Well,
was it 25?
No.
I think she died in 2000 or she died in 2001, but it was the first half of 2001 because it wasn't near September 11. I don't think.
Let me just look it up.
Go ahead, because I don't think there's like this big anniversary for her, and I don't think it was for that reason.
Even if there was, like, why were they waiting until that to do it?
Right. So there's sketchy circumstances around who will be benefiting off
yeah, it's August 25th, 2001, so it will be like a 20-year anniversary.
Well, I guess this month.
All right, I'm fucking wrong. Interesting.
But still, I don't think an anniversary is what classifies for let's put it on stream.
No, I mean it does. Like a lot, it does for people. Yeah.
Well, if they were gonna do it, they should have just done it.
20 years.
It's a remembrance almost.
So yeah, what's up, Andre? Thanks for coming to say hi.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Andrea.
I don't think it's as, like, I don't think it's out of like the bottom of their hearts, like share it with fans.
I agree.
I think it's coming from a place of greed, to be honest, because I don't believe that Aaliyah's estate is actually benefiting off this project, and if they are, I don't think that it's as much as like an estate should, which is already so little because an artist makes so little off of their streams anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the reports are, and this allegedly, but it is being alleged that her uncle, Aaliyah's uncle, who notably connected Aaliyah and convicted pedophile Robert Kelly, R. Kelly, together, and thus ending up in a marriage of a minor. All that happened under the watch of the same person that may be benefiting off of all of this Aaliyah music being on streaming services. So now I'm kind of conflicted.
Oh boy,
it's the same thing as always. It's like we damned if we do, damned if we don't, or like where's the line? Like where's our line with things?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the abuser, right? Like, are we supposed to stream our music? The person that says like horrible comments, are we supposed to stream the, like? It's just, is the music better than the art? Like, is the music separate from the artist? Like that conversation, right?
What sucks even more is that she was not a bad person. This is just supporting a bad person, which sucks even more. Right. It's kind of like the idea of like, do we all just stop listening to Britney because the person that's really getting the bag is not a good person?
I mean, how about this? My steadfast rule for this is if the artist alive today says, I do not make money off of the streams of the music I used to make because I was in a bad deal or something, like, please do not stream my music, I won't. Example, JoJo came out a couple days ago and said, and she was responding to an artist that said that they were going back into her vault, and she's like, that's very sweet of you. Please listen to the remastered, redone versions that I made in 2018 instead of the original versions, because the original versions I do not see a penny off of. Because of the deal that she was in. So I go out of my way, like for example, for Taylor Swift, I will listen to Taylor Swift's updated albums instead of the albums that Scooter Braun indirectly makes money off of now. Indirectly, I say because he sold it, but he still has a stake in it.
Yeah. There's some bag in there.
So yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. Does anybody have any thoughts of like Post Hospice albums still being released and like?
Honestly, that also makes me think maybe not coincidentally on the release of the song that sampled her. Maybe this is just seeing the trend that other people are thriving so well off of them, like i.e. like the Pop Smoke album that just came out, or how they're not re-releasing, but they're coming out with these other albums from other artists that have sadly passed away and are making so much money. It's getting so many eyes on, or so many ears on, I guess I should say, like lots of streams, just because the artist is no longer around, and it's such a big deal to people. It's almost like they're hopping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, like people benefit off of like death. Like
yeah,
I watched a video about like how like companies like breaking down record companies, and some of their most profitable times is when an artist dies. Obviously, we know that, but then it's like the record companies are so fucked up that like they anticipate that stuff, like especially in hip hop, how it's such like a young man's like thing because people are dying so early, and it's like if we sign a bunch of these rappers, make they get big off of the initial thing, and then it's like we can kind of keep going like with the Juice Worlds of the Juice Worlds of the world, and like
the Juices
XXX,
of the world,
the Juices of the world, and XXX and all these people like and Lil Peep and whatever, like they're able to kind of just keep living on through their music, but as Tim has very explicitly said, that people are just benefiting off of it, and it's not really for the art at all.
Yeah, so. And it's a shame. And I would hate to see that happen to another artist, especially after it being so locked tight for so long, like not being on streaming and not being.
Also, that was a problem too. Like I think like the same reason why I'm upset with it now being on streaming services is also the reason why I was upset that it was off. It's like the people in charge are to blame here. They're like corrupted by this catalog. It's so interesting because I mean, in this case, her uncle was in the music industry, and like that's how this all happened. Like he was able to get in front of that deal. But some people that like some of these estates, they had nothing to do with the music industry, and like had nothing to do with what the artist wanted musically, right? Like just because you're somebody's like mom, dad, you don't know what they
brother,
wanted, like,
sister, yeah.
So I think about the Pop Smoke album, and it's like, I appreciate family, like, whatever you can do to kind of like grieve your loss, but like you don't know what he wanted, right?
Yeah.
Like,
if anything, you should be in close touch with the producers, the like anyone that was working on the album, be like, is this like
to the Pop Smoke thing? Like, apparently, all the producers, all the people that worked on the first album, all the people that were like with him, like they were like, we did not even know this was coming out. Like I was like,
the most recent.
No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. That's terrible.
No way.
I literally watched these people say that. The producers, all of them, the people that were in the studio with him, like.
Now that's not right. They probably got some. Because they had the money off of the last album, the first posthumous album, they probably got a big bag off of that, and then they probably said F you to all of his friends that were really in the trenches with him working on albums to get these bigger names on it, which that's crazy to me. They didn't even know it was coming out, and they were the ones working with him. They were probably there when he recorded those lines that are in these songs. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I guess I hate to see the same thing happen now to Aaliyah. That's a shame.
Any closing thoughts?
Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Yeah, I'm kind of against it all.
I don't know. I guess just think about.
Well, okay, I guess my side.
Really think about what the artist would want. And like,
just don't be
greedy about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't operate off of greed. Like, don't operate off of like what's best for what you think is best. Like, just because something like Papa Smoke, like literally that, it went #1, spawned so many singles that like did very well. Like, leave it alone. Like, let that be the legacy. Like,
yes, that was that album, especially because it was all like basically done before he died. Like it was like ready to come out when he died. Right. So like that makes sense. Like put that out. It was right there. They like everything was probably already recorded. They just had to throw a couple features or touch some stuff up.
Sequence it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like why is there more than one? Why is there more than one posthumous project? Is really the issue.
It's also being reported that new songs are coming out by Aaliyah's camp. With Drake, songs with Chris Brown, songs with Usher or Neo?
Yeah, Neo.
Snoop Dogg.
Like, on that note, like,
why are they all trying to get in on this?
Yeah, that's a whole different situation.
I don't need this.
All right, get him out of here.
Yeah, I think that's enough said. Let's close this out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, everybody, for another great Saturday night. We hope that you have another fantastic evening and that you join us next week for another great show.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can find us on Twitter at @NoteUnavailable on Twitter. Follow us, tweet at us, keep the conversation going. I'll try to tweet out the link of the article that I referenced today.
Please do. We should do more of that. Like,
sure. Follow us on Twitch if you have not already. Tell your friends. We are now back to streaming on Saturdays. Check in with us. It is cool over here. Pop a drink if you are doing that. If not, bring a non-alcoholic beverage and join us. We do that as well. So Saturday nights on Twitch at 8. Saturday nights on YouTube at 8. We stream live both there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If they don't have Twitch, tell them about YouTube. If they don't have YouTube, everybody has YouTube. But, tell your friends. What else can you find us? Follow us on TikTok at Norton Available on TikTok. Eventually the other socials are coming. Lots of stuff coming, but we're going to be cool on that. We're going to be cool on that. YouTube, subscribe, like, share, comment. Check out the videos that we have up there. More to come. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thanks.
And I will end it with your weekly kiss on the cheek. Everybody have a great night and finish your fucking drinks.
Yeah, we actually have to do that, right?
I did already. But look,
I had a drop. I had a little.
I have 2 for next week, so that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Actually, you've got them saved up.
Make it
All right,
3, and I'll be okay. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night, guys.